Okay, hi guys, welcome back. So continuing with Starfield, we're doing the UC Vanguard missions at the moment. Last time I left you off, we were on my Outpost. I want to see if maybe I was going to level up a bit first. I was at 133 or something. I'm at 142 now. It is getting harder to level up that way. It did take me a while. I have also... Here we go, yeah. Created a little base there, assigned Lynn and Hella to it, so they should be wandering around here somewhere. But yeah, no. So we're good to go to continue with the Vanguard missions. Let's go. I think we're going to the council, right, to tell them what we found.
We should have it when you have the time. Of course.
What? We need to talk, do we?
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
Ooh. Don't tell me about sending another one of his dirty jokes.
No. I wish it was that simple. It's not from
and also tell me the joke.
Specifically. It's a line list of questions they need answered. Only I'm not there to answer them.
Is he the message often?
No, it's the first time. But the fact that they're reaching out, well, it's given me a lot to think about. You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here, let me explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department. If you want to help, I feel like I need to give you some background. Just bear with me. It was a branch of the United Colonies Navy. A small fleet of ships outfitted for galactic exploration. Basically, a military version of Constellation.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Had we notched some significant achievements, I'd agree with you. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
Always does. Yeah, it's ridiculous for you to accept all the blame.
Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder, I'm convinced our division may have had a chance to prove its value.
Yeah, never made a single significant discovery?
That depends on your definition of significant. Discover a rare neutron star, and no one cares. But slap a picture of a kooky alien life form on SSNN, and suddenly you're a goddamn rock star. It's all about the propaganda, what gets the people excited. That's what the United Colonies was focused on at the time.
Yeah, I mean, no one to push harder than you.
That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
Yeah, Constellation has been a great success.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced.
Yeah, just explore, yeah.
Oh, you have no idea how tempting that sounds. But then dumping everything I've worked so hard to achieve, It's like I've wasted another decade of my life. I can't do that. So frustrating.
We'll figure this out together, yeah.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life.
Ever?
Please, it's not you.
That's unusual.
It's me. I'm just not ready
what they
to
all
get
say.
that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
It's all that old, you know, oh, it's not you,
Captain.
it's me adage.
Over here. The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War.
Yep, we learned about him
Former head
before.
of the UC Navy.
He was on the mural.
They called him Vae Victis. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Yeah. Well, man, how'd that work? Yeah.
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's
pretty
no
much just
denying
your
the
dad.
fact we're inextricably linked.
Yeah, other clones?
I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young, training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
Yeah, what's this got to do with the dress in the cabinet?
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not your father. Yeah, the cabinet doesn't see it. It's their problem, not yours. Yeah.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss?
Sorry,
I know you got dropped
itch in
into
my
the
ear.
middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Yeah, your eyes are red. Is that a process of cloning?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Fair enough. Yeah, what's the risk of accessing the data?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terrormorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up.
Yeah.
Should the opportunity arise.
Nah, everything's fine. Don't have any questions? No.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin.
About to begin, yes, let's go.
Please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Hey, what's... Oh, I dropped these, didn't I? Yeah. UC packs, I dropped them, yeah. Gonna say, what's that all about? Okay, here we go. What are you doing there?
Hi.
Nothing? Hi. Hello.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Yeah, yeah, with utmost urgency, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice Archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Oh yeah, that's
Now,
great
Captain,
to get as
we've
well.
all read Hadrian's report on the subject. We have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Yeah, we need the Arca to stop a possible Terrormorph apocalypse. Yeah.
That's quite the leap, Captain.
Not really.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
What, to me? No, I mean, but you know, other people. It wiped out a colony and never saw it. That's, yeah, pretty alarming, yeah.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result.
Yeah, but a bigger
But
world.
if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Yeah, the Terrormorph program failed. The data's not dangerous, yeah.
It doesn't matter if it can be weaponized or not. The archives need to remain sealed for now.
She's always
There's no
disapproving of
reason to
my
rush into a
actions.
decision of this magnitude.
That? I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed.
The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That point is a good one. Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Actually, do you know what? I know what's coming next, so let me just check. Have I got my EM weapon? Yeah, I got EM weapon, yeah. I'm pretty sure... Hang on. No. Legendary. Dual sense stagger. Yeah, so it's a non-lethal weapon.
Incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrormorphs.
Terrormorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
Yep.
There must be another explanation.
Do you know, I like the fact that obviously they've got like a likability system with the companions, but the fact that I can't see how much, at least I don't think you can. Sorry, I'm just going to just check, because database, outpost locations, nothing in there. Status. Okay, well rested, 10%, okay. General, ship mission, combat, crime. You know, yeah. So there's no real like thing that shows you
Order the evacuation of
the
the
level
spaceport and have your
of
men
them.
contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support.
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Yeah.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on then. Hadrian is following me. Okay, good. Yeah, you lot piss off. Just gonna get in the way. Obviously, Terrormorphs can take control of people's minds, so you know. Probably best they do stay out of the way. See? There we go.
The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
Stop! We're trying to help you! Didn't work.
Oh my god, did you just kill them? I don't think they did. I think we're good.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Yeah, he says they can control someone's mind.
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior. The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them. But still be aware while they're doing it. Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terrormorph.
That's hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
I swear it looked like one of them killed one of those, but I think we're good. I think they're alright.
What was that?
Oh God, no time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move!
Okay. Something good then.
All
should do. Let's go.
You might back up. Don't just stand there. Kill it.
Aside from hitting its toll.
Wait, officer?
Ah, Sergeant Yumi.
Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our own.
What was that?
They said you've done this before. Well, we've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men.
Yeah.
Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as
Drum
best
meat
we can.
rifle. Don't do that good. Med packs, yeah. What's that? Fire team. Oh yeah, so we can get these guys to back us up.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terrormorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Yeah, you just stay put.
Your call. We're on the line.
I think I have taken them before and there was no problems, but you know, to be honest,
Security.
why risk it?
Chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Badass, don't they? More red than I remember though, to be honest. Oh, not fooled by my illusion then.
It's over. Thank God. If these things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute massacre on our hands.
Yes, we would. Luckily it was contained to the spaceport. Okay.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
Yeah, you're the heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, can we just fast travel straight up, maybe? Nope. Ah, cut the alarms, we're good. They're dead.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before exiting.
So next we've got to convince the Freestar and Varun houses to basically free the data. Is that any good? No. Compared to what I've got, definitely not.
lockdown.
That's a relief to hear. Thank Captain. Hadrian, it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play
I can do
ball.
it. Oh, I've done it before.
Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Okay, yeah, sure.
We do.
Yeah.
In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Yep.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
The next time Terrormorphs rear their ugly heads, UC is going to be ready.
I'm gonna go check in.
Okay, so we need to go speak to Deputy McIntyre. What's this? Reduce fuel needed by 1%.
Sir, I'll make sure they get what they require.
Not a lot, but
That must make you my Vanguard captain.
it must.
Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
You're
I
welcome.
was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the Cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terrormorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Yes, I know, yeah.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal. Yeah, I think they'd be clamoring to help, yeah.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code.
Varun's easy, to be honest. It's the Freestar that
and I do
is the
mean
problem.
Cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Okay, Freestar.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran.
I mean, I'm a Freestar Ranger. You think that'd count for
Her only
something?
goal in life is to make ours miserable.
If Sam is any example of how stubborn the Freestar people can be, then I can imagine how difficult it must be dealing with this ambassador.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Alright, tell me about these other tools.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Okay, that's all I need, I think.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way.
Maroon is basically they just haven't heard from him.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options.
He's basically just stuck in his own building.
Go ahead.
Hang on. Oh, okay,
Captain.
do I need to... Okay.
Ambassador Balmore, when the rest of
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just going to skip the thing here. So basically, he's willing to help, but yeah, they don't know if he's alive. He's not come out, they don't know where he is. I'll track him.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front. Here. And fair warning.
Now, I'd suggest be smart out there, Captain.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm just skipping that because it's like I said, his is like very easy. You just got to get past all the automated security. And he is still alive, so, you know, it's fine. Honestly, the Freestar Collective, I've always managed to persuade her, but, you know, can sometimes be tricky.
Congratulations.
Freestar Embassy, yeah, there we go.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, hard to believe it's been 2 decades.
I wasn't part of that war. No? Why can I? Okay, whatever.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective. But you lead, and I'll follow.
Wow. Bit against them, yeah? Well, to be fair, I mean, she is... You know, she did fight them in a war, didn't she?
As in more than one? All that security, and they still can't protect their own space.
Freestar sovereign territory.
UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
I think I am.
You're allowed 3
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Or the ambassador's office. You said anywhere else there's going to be problems.
Yeah, my employer, we need Freestar Collective's help, yeah.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terrormorph data from the Armistice Archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy.
Yeah.
In order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
No, they sent me to beg. Please, no. We need access to the archives.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Yeah, persuade, come on.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance, one, to convince me. Understood. I'm listening.
Yeah, there's a failure. That knowledge isn't dangerous, yeah.
You know that for sure.
Oh, should I try the Freestar? I'm a Freestar Ranger, yeah, come on.
A ranger serving the cause of the colonies. You must really believe in this little endeavor. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these Terrormorphs.
Yeah.
The monitors will make sure of it.
Okay.
You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Agreed, that's way too much. I think I need to... But yeah, no, it's agreed, yeah.
Excellent. Follow me.
Yeah, why wouldn't I agree to that? All seems perfectly logical. Yeah, she's going to go down there. I'm just going to have a look. What's anything here? No. Oh yeah, she's going over there. Is there anything in here? Sorry, I'm just having a bit of a nosy round, to be honest. Safe. Digipix. Personal crewmer. Okay.
And there.
Yeah, go on, pass it over.
Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Okay, now House Faroon. It'd be a bit more difficult than that, actually. It's that I'm pretty sure the Freestar one is a lot more difficult if you can't persuade her. We'd have to like find a load of stuff and either blackmail her or sneak it out, kind of thing.
Exactly. It's like.
Oh, we'll need to talk to him later.
When someone
He's actually a big part of the thing later on. Where are you running? She's like running off. Okay, let's go then.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
Yeah, restore power, but beware defenses, yeah.
It'd actually be more fascinating if the branches weren't blocking our way.
It's sometimes easier to just find out where we need to go. No. You've been caught tampering with a lock. I think I've not been added a bounty or anything, so I'm pretty sure I was okay to be picking that lock. There we go.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Okay, speak with him. Okay, wants to go in there first. Okay. Can't take anything, otherwise it's stealing.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack, then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Yeah, the spaceport's in rough shape.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door? And the broadcast spoke of Terrormorphs at the Spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and...
yeah.
An archive code.
You got it.
So the UC requires information, then. On Terrormorphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and stop these attacks, yeah.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Everyone does.
For years, House Va'ruun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Va'ruun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not...
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, just you have my word, I'll make sure it's used for good, yeah.
As the chair of Constellation, I take personal responsibility in vouching for this man's integrity. He'll keep his word.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Now, I don't know where she is, but she's somewhere like far away, I think. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can take stuff from here though. Let's have a look. X-Tech, yeah. Still need to upgrade those, don't I? Use those upgrades I've been getting. Old videotape. I swear there's a... Yeah, maroon storeroom key, that's what I want.
And there. Let it be used for good.
Yeah, that's the plan. Anything good in there? All that, yeah, okay. Safe there, I'm not going to open that though. Okay, yeah, there we go, should be able to get out okay now. Okay, I'll go back and let them know we've got everything we need. Get into the archives. The lodge, no. I might just walk where we need to go, to be honest. I wonder if I can get it. I'm pretty sure we'll be alright if we go across that. Yeah.
Captain, can I help you?
No, you cannot.
Yes?
Here we go. Got everything.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe?
Yeah.
And Balmore? We're all in agreement?
Yep. Code PCs ready to collect, ready to be deployed, yes.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
What do I think I'm gonna do, really? Okay, hang on there, okay. I'm sure there's a better place to go on that, but, you know.
Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar.
Safeguard the past, secure the future. Okay. There we go.
Welcome, Captain, to the Archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles.
I wonder if, like, the Freestar and Varun also have copies of these, because surely can't all be with the UC.
Be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin. Unlocking. You may proceed, Captain.
Can we get any of that? No. Yeah, so there's like no way of getting any of the data, but it would be so good. Take a look what they've got. Okay. I'm pretty sure about to find out one of the UC's dirty little secrets that they're not to keep.
Pardon? There you are. Captain. Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Did my best.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Yeah, made someone a promise. Yeah, make sure that it'll be used for good. Yeah.
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Okay, there you go.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Okay.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Howdy.
Get too far ahead. Did she stop? No. Good. Okay. Anything?
Hello.
Well, new.
You see that
good.
scientist out in front of mast?
Yeah.
Staring at trees.
Yeah.
Sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
I'll check it out later. I think this is the tallest spot in New Atlantis. Go, ooh. Like I say, my shit's right over there. Got, what is that?
Maybe
Solar
you
farm.
can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant.
Ecliptic garrison. Autonomous farm. Oh, sorry, you're there already, okay.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation.
We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Now,
yeah, you get like a complete unfurnished apartment that you need to build everything. You can't even buy stuff.
But this person is in a sensitive position.
Normally,
that'd be so good though, wouldn't it? Just go somewhere,
like
buy a
this
set. They did that in Skyrim and stuff like that, you know. Just buy a bedroom and then all the stuff appears.
They'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name.
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Yeah, I don't know if I can agree to that.
I understand this puts you in a strange position, but this information is too sensitive to share without your agreement. Can I count on you to keep this between just you and I?
Okay, fine.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access
Yeah,
by the time
dirty
you get
little
there.
secret of the UC. Yeah. proceed to your meeting.
I asked my boss what they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city.
Yeah, the devil you know. Oh, how right that is. Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't like just a thing where they're like already made up for us though.
And I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets. I'll be fine.
Yeah, they can't follow us in. Oh, say that. I was gonna say.
Captain, please come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, get you someone pretty important or dangerous.
Perceptive.
Mm.
I like that. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Vae Victis.
Yeah, you're supposed to be dead.
I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes.
Yeah, you're supposed to be dead.
But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
So you faked your death then?
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse.
Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier. To warrant my execution, the official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne, a battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinion Spaceport to halt the spread of the Terrormorph.
Yeah, the first one I can agree that he shouldn't have been charged for. The second one,
but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial. And my life irrevocably changed. Captain, please. There are no clean hands in galactic politics. We all do what we must to keep ourselves safe. Which, right now, means finding a way to protect the United Colonies and beyond from additional Terrormorph attacks. An effort you and my progeny Hadrian have already made impressive progress on. And I'd like to help, though I am curious. Has she shared with you the nature of our...
She's a clone, yeah.
Little family? Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Okay, I'm listening, yeah.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Yeah, you're trying to people like you. How's that work exactly? Yeah.
Well, who better to find them? But many of them I knew personally, and I've always had a mind for details. Where someone was born, next of kin. You'd be shocked how often an otherwise brilliant criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides. I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down and set things right.
Go on.
There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
Okay, yeah, I don't know, you're not asking me to kill an innocent man.
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Okay, yeah, why not hand out the service to one of the recovery team, yeah.
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout.
Yeah, how about I just arrest him?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
Okay, I'm not kidding. Yeah, if he's, I'll bring him in. I'll bring him in.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just kill him.
According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local Vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Okay.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Come on, Sarah. Well, you'll never get to who I met down there. Let's go and have a quick chat with her, shall we? To you too.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
Yeah, I was not prepared for that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this.
Yeah, no one can know. Right. Yeah, you can't keep me from telling Hadrian.
Short of jailing you? No, you're right. But in this moment, I think it would be a big mistake to tell her. Though I presume he didn't call you down there simply to discuss his daughter.
Yeah, found Dr. Orlaise, yeah.
Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
Location of the old research team, yeah.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Nope. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I need to change out my ship first, though. Purely just because the one I've currently got has automatic weapons on it, which can be good in a firefight, like shoot behind you, stuff like that. But
anything I can help you with?
In another thing, it's
sure. How about it?
Very annoying because you could accidentally destroy a ship. So I'm going to make that on my home ship. Also, actually, while we're here, hang on, upgrade. I'm not going to be using this anyway, so I'm just going to randomly put on some rank 1 weapons. Engines. No. Accept. There we go. 5 installed. It's a good one to upgrade if you're wanting to build ships. And I do want to upgrade my ships in the future, so we can do rank 2 ships, but that's all we're going to do for now with that. Because at the minute, like the Star Eagle has like rank 4, things. If I want to upgrade it, I need like a rank 4 skill thing in that, so it's just a good idea to have it up, I think. Honestly, the most annoying thing is upgrading it. You got to install so many things on different ships.
Captain James, Well, this station's seen better days.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC
restore
security,
it to
not
its
the
former
Vanguard.
glory.
No, I'm with the Vanguard.
Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform.
So, what can I do for you?
Okay. Yeah, I need to find him, yeah.
Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetherius debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last
Yes, I'll take that. And yeah, I'll take the coordinates, yeah.
Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting, and stay safe.
Yeah, weapons, stun systems randomly, possibly stunning enemy engines for boarding, yeah. I should be able to disable it with the weapons I've got, to be honest. Okay, hang on. I did come in this way because I wanted to check if we've got a research terminal or weapon. Yeah, research, because I've picked up a few things that have come up saying I was looking for them, so... Ooh. Really? Nothing else?
Did you need something?
Do I have a weapon one? Like weapon... No, it doesn't look like I do. Actually, I want to build one if I can do. Excuse me. Move, move.
Your ship smells so much better than Dad's. Like, a lot.
Thanks. Okay, in a second. Build. No, build mode, yeah. No. Is it like... Oh, I think it's like it was just taking a little while to load, actually.
Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. Weapon workbench, iron and adhesive, spacesuit. Yeah. Okay. We're good then, I think. We're good for now. Undock.
And we're loose.
The old den? What's the old den? I don't think I've seen that before.
Who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, moat.
Ooh. I might dock there afterwards actually, to see what it's all about, but for now let's...
Down.
Okay, we're gonna go with, yeah.
Let's get the system of the fried ground.
There we go. Dock.
I will not die in a cage.
I really would love to have taken his ship, but we can't take his ship.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
When I first played the game, I was like, can I take his ship? I really want to take his ship.
It is pleasant to see you.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged.
There we go. Syringe.
File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
There we go. Personal. Deleted, deleted, deleted. Entry, here we go. Deliveries complete, items exactly. Okay, and the last one. Yeah, they come to kill. You can kill them or show them you won't be caged. But yeah, we can't. Yeah, can't take the ship. You're not authorized to take this ship. Although. Anything down there? Ooh, hello. X-Tech.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
I'm sure there is, but we'll just wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Going up your arse there.
Hello, Captain.
Might just check out that old den thing quickly. Like I said, I've never. If I've noticed it before, I don't think I've ever gone into it.
Released. We're free.
Where was it? That's not over there, is it? Okay, not that. Oh, where's it gone? Article turret. Article turret. Oh man, I've lost it. Ah, hang on. What was it? Warlock. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. The old den. Can we do anything with that? No. Okay, alright, okay, nothing with it then. Okay. Take it to Vae Victis. Okay, we'll do that. I will do some more of the incursion stuff, by the way, because there's an achievement for doing 30 of them. Once I've done that, I think in the settings you can turn them off. in the gameplay settings, which I might do, because after that they don't really serve much purpose for me.
When you have the time.
Okay, alright, okay, what do you want, Sarah?
I have an important personal decision to make.
Yeah?
But I need to discuss something with you first.
Yeah? Yeah, listening, yeah.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Okay, it's pretty close to captain, right? Yeah?
In my case, I was third in command, which has a lot to do with the story. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
Okay, yeah, hundreds of lives must be lost, yeah.
I'm well aware how many lives were lost. Now let me finish.
Okay, sorry.
The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight.
Yeah, sure, one captain, you made the right choice, yeah.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Unfortunately, it doesn't make what I'm about to tell you any easier. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. And last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do.
Yeah, my condolences to your crew.
Thank you. But condolences can't reverse what I've done. I was caught up in the moment. An inexperienced captain making rash decisions that cost people their lives.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like your fault.
Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal.
Yeah, I can believe it.
I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial.
Yeah, you can't, man. Yeah, it's bad luck, can't, yeah.
Bad luck. That sounds familiar. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us.
Yeah, I'm here every step of the way.
After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith. No one's ever cared about me this much. Not even Aja. You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Look, you deserve the best. Someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage. Too much on my mind. I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away. I just need time.
Okay. Close to her companion mission actually coming up. I think she needs to speak to us like one more time, and then it'll pop up. Mind you, I thought that with Barrett's at one point as well, so.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis.
Oh, they're all moving. All the incursions are moving. I'll do those in a video or something, I think, you know.
back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays?
Yeah, he took his own life.
I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you?
Got your evidence? Found his ID. Yeah, found his ID. Yeah.
Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
He's not got that bad of a place, does he? Oh, can we? Oh, yes, so I can't open it.
Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world.
Okay.
This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Alright, okay. Yeah, he's a robot.
A military Model A, yes. Specifically customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team during the Colony War. A powerful resource, if you can recover him. Of course. We're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Yeah, should be able to... I'm sure if we can actually just fast roll now, can we? No, we can. Have they collected any Terrormorphs yet?
What?
Pretty sure they do at some point.
Captain.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Ooh. That sounds pretty good. I'm pretty sure we've already got one of those.
Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen?
No different. Doesn't feel any different.
To each their own. Still remember my ceremony. 19 years old, standing on the front deck of Mast, looking over the city. One of the proudest days of my life. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terrormorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terrormorphs.
Yeah.
At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them.
Yeah, I found your research team. Yeah, we're going to love this. Our research team, it's on its way, yeah.
That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You're serious?
Yep.
You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser?
Yeah, he's next.
That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them?
Yeah, they were found by your father. He's alive.
That's not funny. Seriously, how'd you find them?
Yeah, it's not a joke. Yeah. Your father's alive, yeah.
No. That's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what? An advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive?
Previous, the cabinet thought it was too useful to get you rid of, yeah.
I'm sure they did. They invested so much in him over the years. Even grew him an entire family he didn't want.
He's alive. Vae Victis is still alive. This is just typical of UC bureaucracy. A cover-up of this magnitude could directly lead to war. What the hell is the matter with them?
I guess it makes sense though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Vae Victis in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry I brought it up, yeah.
You've got nothing to apologize for. Because the UC, they did a lot of terrible things for that man. But even knowing they did, knowing that they kept him alive all this time, you know what I feel right now? It's hope. I had no one when I was outside the UC. No Red Devils, no family. But that old world, where I was no one and my father mattered, that's gone. Thanks to what you and I have done, I have a place again. A purpose. But it's finally one I can be proud of. You and I, we're getting to change what the UC stands for. So I don't care if Vae Victis is alive or dead. He can rot for all I care. We're the ones who are making the settled systems and the UC better.
Okay, yeah, get behind that, yeah.
Precisely. Because there's nothing we can do about past choices. What we can do is try and make the right ones now. So, let's get back to the business at hand. Now, my father just handing over the information on the research team and Kaiser out of the clear blue, I can't say I trust it.
You shouldn't.
But if he has something to gain from helping us prevent Terrormorph attacks, I'm not seeing it. So while you'll absolutely want to be cautious, what would you think about trying to bring back Kaiser?
Yeah, I'll track him down, yeah.
I think it's the right call. But if Kaiser has been out wandering on his own for all this time, you're gonna need a couple things.
So I'm sure there's a weapon sort of thing here somewhere. Weapon bench, armor bench, that kind of thing.
It's here somewhere. Ah.
You got it?
Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine?
Yeah, Nera.
A battlefield. On Nera? Oh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nera was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any.
Alright, I'm off.
And I'll make sure we're ready to put him to use as soon as you've got him.
I'm listening.
We've already been to that planet, haven't we? Yeah.
Now this planet,
This is the result of humankind laying waste to a planet in the name of war. The ecosystem here has been totally destroyed.
I'm sure there's a magazine or something here to increase something for us. Somewhere.
You looking for advice on heading out into the fields? Jill's happy to oblige.
No, but I would
Lots
like
to
to know
do.
where a
You
magazine
understand.
is.
You're in my light.
Pretty sure there's one somewhere. It's just where it is. I'm sure someone's got like a guide online somewhere of like where it all is.
I'm pleased to see scrappers disassembling these mechs. Damn war machines are better
New
off
model
being
on the
erased
floor.
from history.
Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor.
Yeah, I need a robot named Kaiser.
Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no bot named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security protocol that prevents inquiries and general chit-chat. But he's a combat bot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren. His white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the thing. Or it got him.
Yeah.
That's where I recognize that insignia. Red Devils. Yeah, Ahab's definitely your bot. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him. Maybe you get yourself killed. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this. Kaiser's location. Going rate's a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate.
I'll take my chances out in the field.
Suit yourself. South Dock's a good place to find your bearings before it.
Yeah, I already know where he is. Here we go. Slightly increased magazine size, a weapon, bash critical chance for all allied armored
I'm
guns.
pleased to see scrappers disassembling these mechs. Damn war machines are better off being erased from history.
Yeah, I already know where he is, so... I don't actually think he's in this ship, but I wonder what is. That's my main point. He's in... Oh, he might be in this ship actually. War relics, follow the beacon. Oh yeah, he is. There we go. Okay, one of a kind. We need to get. We can either build or buy one. I think I'll probably just buy one, just because I've not got much time left, to be honest, and I want to get to at least Londinion's mission done, to be honest, today. where we'll learn the secrets of the Terrormorphs.
You hear screaming out there?
In need of materials? Or just
How
here
much
to have
longer will
a
you
drink
be?
and
I
enjoy
was
the
literally just saying. I don't know. Not much longer.
Ah, so that's where your machine's been. Ran out of juice. Heat leeches, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. Suck the power out of a pen light if you let them. But a micro cell, that's military-grade tech. I think we might have one, but I can promise you, it's not going to be cheap. You could probably Frankenstein one together using our fabrication system here, but only if you had some quality schematics. So, I just brace for
Okay,
Wouldn't have lasted real long here, doing what we do without a top-notch fabrication system. So long as you've got the specs, but finding materials up to the task.
Okay, yeah,
Go.
find materials.
Spots with.
Sorry, I'm just moving this along quicker.
Then let me just mark.
Actually, no.
Don't forget, whatever else. No better selection.
He's gonna have a micro cell. Yeah. Let me see what we can sell him as well now he's got a load of stuff. Keep that. Energy resistance upgrade. Oh yeah, no, I'll keep that. Hello, hello. Get some of those. Get rid of some of the crap. Antique stuff. Yeah, we don't need these antique stuff. Hadrian, that's good to hear, friend. I didn't say anything, did I? Yeah, there we go. Right, we should be able to go back to Kaiser now. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, you? Yeah, I actually thought he was like on a ship a bit further left from where we found him, but got there in the end anyway, didn't we?
Battery operation analyzing.
Damaging submarines. Yeah, mission succeeded. Hadrian wants you back. Yeah. How far is your game? Yeah, good, thanks. Just trying to get to Londinion at this point. Yeah, we can help you with the mission. Okay, let's move out.
Mind your step, as you have no doubt.
We'll try and disable the Unit 99 if possible, but might not be able to.
Search protocols triggered. Beginning scan.
You're going to be carrying that gooey mess, right?
Yes.
Ecliptic
Londinion is like the
they've resorted to searching
next
piles
mission, I
of
do know
scrap
that,
for
so if we can get
meth
this one done, we'll be heading to Londinion afterwards. Where we'll learn the secret of the Terrormorph. Get some good armour as well. And after that one's done, I'll call it for today. Oh, heat leech, yeah.
I am detecting Unit 99, but there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side of that
forces, yeah.
A mercenary company like standard procedure.
Yeah, you mean kill, yeah?
That is the standard.
Methods without killing it?
Technically, yes.
Yes.
Scans suggest preventing it from, however.
I want to try disarming it, yeah.
I'll follow your lead, but I have a feeling it's a waste of time. One way or another.
Elimination would be the sounder course of act. However, Ecliptic such an approach.
Yeah, okay. Where I'll check it out.
Very well. You
should be able to. Yeah, if we can seal it before they open it, we can get them to disarm it instead. It doesn't always work. Sometimes they detect you like really quickly. Let's go for it. Let's screw it. Boom! Go 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 go! Specimen cage. Seal.
Some progress, sir, but this is a complex piece of hardware. We're sure this is necessary.
Buyers demanding to know.
Surprised they're not already attacking me, to be honest.
We don't get paid.
All right, I'll keep at it. Let's see if this thing can fight. Relay
I didn't stock up on junk.
Let's let him know. I should be able to disarm it.
You have returned.
Let's disarm it. Saying that, I upgraded the suit recently and it's exotic now, isn't it, rather than legendary. I might not want to replace that because it has a good ability. We'll see.
Unit 99.
I see the thing on its head, can't you? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I remove.
The specimen's control interface is intact. I can proceed.
Do it then.
Wipe. Wipe successful. Unit 99. Your service is now complete. Mine, however, continues. Our work here is finished.
Okay, yes.
A plague of Terrormorph attack. You are doctor.
Okay, get back to the headquarters, and then, yeah, like I said, next year we should be going to Londinion. Or Lindon, whatever the fuck it's called. We'll go there next, and we'll learn the secret of the Terrormorphs.
We have arrived. I will meet you inside the facility.
And I think that's actually very close to the end of the UC storyline, but like I said, I'll just get it to that point. Oh, yeah, hello, there we go. You sillies, yeah.
I can't believe it.
The Terrormorph, yeah.
Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinion.
Londinion. Doctor, I will will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. As soon as we're done with Kaiser, we'll meet there.
Very cool, then.
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats Terrormorphs, the Asyles?
Yep. Yep, I remember, sure.
Apparently, they were bloodhounds for Terrormorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asyles were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could find out how humanity spread.
Yeah, are they dangerous?
If you pick a fight with one, or you're a Terrormorph, sure. But as
okay, so they were already around beforehand, yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it could actually work,
I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the Terrormorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize. Let spread.
Yeah, but it could mutate.
It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute.
That's just how we make these plans a reality, yeah.
Well, both plans are going to take major investments in Terrormorph cell lines we can...
Yeah, okay. Sorry, like I said, okay. Basically, we need to go to Londinion and harvest them. Yep, here we come.
Exactly what I was hoping. Now, we're cleared for... I'm gonna help her, but you need to know, they'll have anti...
Can I help?
Yeah, basically they need certain like what was it, like cells or something. Ooh, spacesuit, hang on.
When it comes to the study of the Terrormorph, the Red Devils are sparing no expense.
No, that's don't much care. My sister's kids. Yeah, they effectively use still. Now, boy. I'll be around.
Let's have a look. Okay,
it's a damn shame that it was necessary to reopen this facility, but someone has to deal with the fact that the Terrormorphs have resurfaced.
Ooh. Energy resistance, physical resistance, EM resistance. I mean, it's least on energy, so I'm going to install the energy one.
Hopefully that'll keep you safe until you find some better armor.
You have a weapon one around? Ugh. Pulling it apart. Yeah, do they have a weapon one around anywhere? No? Doesn't look like it. Got a load of weapon ones I can use.
I have things for you.
Here we go. This place we can learn how the Terrormorphs are getting everywhere.
Landing struts primed, retros firing.
I do hate being rushed, by the way. If there was anything like interesting, I'd let you know. But I have played this storyline bit quite a few times already.
Barriers, double time. You a casino unit?
There's like a silly statue there as well. No.
I pride myself on knowing every person that steps foot on this planet. But I don't know you. Are you with this collection team they informed us we're hosting?
Yeah. Yeah, you expecting me.
Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were a... Ah, then this... Commander Hadrian. No need for introductions, Major Sanon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you. As does the urgency of your mission. So I'll get to it. Now, Londinion is one of the most dangerous places. It's for good reason, my soldiers. Terrormorphs are omnipresent. When Major Sanon's father bombed its spaceport, as such, we'll be providing you, except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers,
we're on our own,
do we understand each other?
Yeah, understand. Don't expect back up.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparation, and I do believe this. Now, once you... Though I can't... I hope you all... Robot?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set?
Should only take a few.
Percival will be scanning.
Ready when you are.
All right.
Yep.
Head over to the...
Okay, you can go and pick up our gear. Like I said, this is probably like if you're like early on in game, very good armor for you to pick up, and a weapon. I'm pretty sure it's a good weapon as well.
You okay? That was a hell of a jump.
Oh, not that one. Okay, legendary. Oh, none of them are as good at the moment, actually. I'll take them, but they're not as good as they should be.
Can't chat right now.
Anything else for us? There's an energy rifle, not. So usually there's like a micro one instead. Oh well. Is there something else there? What?
You match our description.
Yeah.
Make sure you...
Oh yeah, there we go. Micro gun, legendary. Pop it on, shall we?
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Alrighty. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. I see these. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
They're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye out for the morph control. Looks like the last of them. No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
DD samples, not Terrormorph samples, yeah. There's just Terrormorphs about, that's it. Yeah, there we go. Terrormorph. Oh damn, nearly out of ammo with that one. Got that one.
All Asili's samples collected.
Alright, now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid Terrormorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there...
Oh, yeah, so it's thermal sample as well, yeah.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Yes, we needed Asili's and Terrormorph samples. There we go, very close to learning the secret of the Terrormorphs. Oh, lovely job.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinion. These leeches. What's keeping these things warm?
There we go. The secret.
My God. Look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, are you seeing this? Oh my God. The heat leeches are Terrormorphs.
Yeah.
What? No. It can't be true. Heat leeches are everywhere. They live everywhere. That means Terrormorphs... Oh my God.
Yep.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a Terrormorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby Terrormorphs.
Yeah, I know.
Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how Terrormorphs move between planets.
Yeah, that can't be how they're all born though, right?
No, Lazarus plants can't grow anywhere but here, let alone blossom. People have tried. Plus, if what we just witnessed was happening anywhere else, well, it wouldn't just be Londinion lost to these things. What we just saw, it must be some kind of alternate growth method. One that winnows 70 years of maturation into seconds. It's incredible.
Okay, it's a pretty major discovery.
Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the Terrormorph.
Got a phone call, so I'm just putting mute you.
Transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a Terrormorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up? But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it!
We may proceed.
Go!
Okay, sorry about that. Hospital. Ooh.
Alright, Percival. Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
Yes, they were.
Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
A bioweapon no one would recognize as one. Oh, that's a terrifying prospect.
Sort of thing that'll keep you up at night. And the sort of thing whoever did this probably didn't expect us to uncover. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terrormorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
Yeah, it's a bit suspicious. Yeah, it was a bit suspicious, yeah.
They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
Your dad's... Yeah, your dad.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen
It sounds like this one, right? Who could have done this? Your dad.
Attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way. I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was good.
Captain and I can scout it out.
Prospect.
Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that.
I need to change the backpack thing for this, you know. Better balance to boost.
Proceed.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that.
Over here somewhere, I believe.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sinon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel.
Yeah, he's gonna bomb you all instead.
Transcription available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant.
Yes, he did.
Grab that recording. We should talk. Vae Victis. He destroyed this
So like I said,
place.
I'm running out of time, so yeah, certainly I'll interpret it. Yeah, basically he's the one who did it. Yeah.
No, he's worse than him.
Yes. Wait.
When we're not surrounded by Terrormorphs, yes.
Good point.
Yeah, let's wait until we're out of here first.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Okay, I'm gonna... Oh no, I want to get to the end of this mission first, actually. Here we go, come on, pop up.
What the hell? Is that the sample? My God, concentrate fire! Shoot! It's down! It's down! Let's grab that sample and get out of here.
On it. See you soon.
I just stashed that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Alright, let's go. So I'm obviously carrying too much shit in the minute. Might give Sarah some bits actually. Oh god, is there anything we can drop? How much are we over by a bit? Oh yeah, because we picked up the other packs and stuff, didn't we? Actually, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna have a word with Sarah and see if I can give her some of that stuff.
I'm listening. I'd be happy to carry.
I wonder if we give her the legendary ones, if she starts to wear them. You think? I'm actually also going to give her that micro gun we got, because I'm not going to use it that much.
Goodbye.
Doesn't look like she's wearing it, but whatever. So I did think you could change, you know, what suits they wore and everything, but it would have been nice if we could. Okay, once this mission says it's complete, I'm going to end it. And then I might do some recording ones where I do some... Actually, I might finish this off in recording, the UC one. I'll see. I might have to do a lot more on non-commentary ones, to be honest. Just purely because the amount of free time I actually have at the moment.
Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan
And if that is so, it'll only be on my YouTube channel, so if you do want to keep watching, I'd recommend YouTube. Yeah, you got all the and samples storage, yeah.
This place. No, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy.
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old
Yeah, Vae Victis knew. Yeah, he's alive.
I'm sorry, what? He's pulling my leg.
No, I don't believe.
So that means...
I believe that's exact. Look, Captain.
Yeah.
But Vae Victis, since you...
Yeah, we're gonna have some words, yeah.
Good. We'll all meet back at Map. Best of luck, Captain.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's the end of that mission. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save it. And like I said, what I'm gonna do is gonna end it there. Next time I'll do some of the you know, incursion, stuff like that. I'll also, like I said, I think I'll finish off the UC Vanguard one on a video, the next video I do as well. And like I said, my future ones as well may also have to be videos, just because of the free time I actually have now. If I do get any free time, I may still do some live stream ones, but you know, most of them probably videos with or without commentary. Just depends on, you know, how much time I've got and stuff like that. So anyway, if you are liking, please, sorry, if you